see. Crazy savings for Spain. Okay. He's kind of like a whore. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Oh, it's just a belt buckle. Huh. Not gonna look like that. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Give me a minute. I'm just looking up some facts here. Huh. How's everybody doing? Good morning. You got your coffee? Hi, how are you? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I hope everyone's well. I took some much needed time from doing lives here on TikTok. Don't know how much longer I will be doing them here. You don't get to say what you want to say on TikTok, so I will be probably doing live. I know I've said this before, but I mean it this time. And since I've been monetized over on Instagram, I'll probably be going and doing it over there. But never know. With every day, there's new change. I already had my coffee. I've missed. Aw. Well, I've missed you too. Pardon me. We took some time. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna open a window. Hold that thought. Tell you what, let's go outside. That's better. Get some fresh air. So how's everybody doing? What's been going on? I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't watch Biden's speech. I didn't watch. Now don't get me wrong. I'm glad he's president, but he's a bit long-winded for me. He speaks in platitudes. I actually would like for him to less this and more action. I know he's done a lot. I know, but still, I'm reserving comment until there's a whole full year in. How about that? There's a lot of racial injustice happening on his watch. I know there's only so much he can do about it. But you know, even if I was telling my sister yesterday, even if it's just a gesture, I'm going to need an executive order to be signed so these cops can stop killing our black and brown people. I know there's not a lot he can do about it, but it's a gesture. It's a gesture. I I don't know what to tell you about Tim Scott. I really, really don't. He is a token. he is being used as a prop by the GOP. I'm sure he knows it. I'm not sure if he believes what he said in his rebuttal speech, but he came off looking like a clown. Um, hey, C. Tomlin, how are you doing? I answered your email this morning. I hope you got it. I'm good. I'm good. I've rejoined life. But Tim Scott, he's supposed to be spearheading the Fair Policing Act or whatever bill they're working on, the George Floyd um, bill. And if it's hard to take him verbatim for what he said, let me just start again. There are Democratic senators working with him that says what he said in his rebuttal speech isn't who he is. Well, then who is he? Who is he? It's clear they say one thing and do another. For right now, he just looks like a clown. He looks like a coon and a clown. And that's just how that is. Mind you, he's from South Carolina. And that's Lindsey Graham's state, I'd imagine. So there you go. So he's going to have to show me better than he could tell me. Oh, yeah, he already has shown me. So I don't know what's going on. That's an alternate universe. Now, I posted a video of Django Unchained, Django Unchained, the Steven character. That's Tim Scott right now. That's how that goes. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not watching. I'm not watching it. I'm a elections guy. I'm not gonna sit here in the everyday minutia of the news, listening to these clowns lie to us to our faces. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'd rather post nothing than post that crap. It is what it is. I don't know why Biden just can't get it. They don't want to work with him. This gesture that he's trying to extend to them. Let's work together. Let's work together. They don't want that. If they wanted it, they would show us. So y'all can think what you want to think. I'm not optimistic on this one. I'm just not. And as long as Joe Manchin and Christian Sinema is blocking the filibuster, nothing's going to get done anyway. And I've had comments, Tim, you're so negative. Why are you always so negative? I'm a realist. I'm not living in the dream world. I'm just not doing it. I'm not making people feel comfortable about what reality is. This is what's going on. If they wanted to work with Democrats, they would show signs of that. They're pushing back on every turn. That George Floyd bill should have been the top. After the stimulus, it should have been the top of the docket. They're going to push the food around on the plate, push it all around. They're not getting rid of quantified immunity for the police. They're just not going to do it. Come on, y'all. They're not going to do it. Now, you all can live in the dream world if you want. I'm not doing it. Just not doing it. I'm not posting about it. I'm not even going to discuss it. I deal in facts. I deal in the real world. And they're going to have to show me better than they can tell me. Now, I don't live my life wondering what the possibilities could be if someone did the right thing. Not doing that anymore. 4 years of that orange turd proved that to me. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to get on here and trash people. I'm just not going to say nothing. I'm not going to say anything. Every day there's a police shooting. Every day these cops are allowed to police themselves. Every day we're just going further and further into the K-hole. And that's probably why I haven't been doing lives, because there's nothing positive to say. And I don't want to be Debbie Downing people's days, you know what I mean? Certainly not my own. I've decided I'm not watching the news during the day. I'm not doing it. I'm not listening. I'm not hanging on to every word Biden says, because I got my own life that I need to live. I just wish people would stop living in a dream state. These the past 4 years are now, the fruit is now being bared. All of these conservative judges, look what's happening all around the country with voting rights, all around with even protesting against violence against black and brown people. This is the scenario Republicans have set up. This is the fruit that's being bared to the trees they planted more than 5 years ago. And people are saying, well, what's the damage? What's the damage? This is the fucking damage. This is the damage. Georgia, Texas, Arizona, they are recounting an election in Arizona, in one of its biggest counties that went blue, in hopes of finding something to justify changing voting for everybody because their guy lost. If you didn't know, now you know. Behind a big lie, they're trying to change voting to keep themselves in power. And they're allowed to do it because there are Republican state legislatures all around this country because black and brown people don't vote in midterms. And you keep asking me, what's the long-term effect? That's the fucking long-term effect. And you can't sit back and complain now when people tell you to go vote, and now you got these draconian Jim Crow 5.0 laws that they are allowed to do because they have the majority. They've yet again moved the goalpost because too many black and brown people voted. I'm done I'm blue in the face talking to you all about voting and why it's important, and you too worried about the Kardashians and what Ariana Grande is doing, why your fucking voting rights are being stolen from you. I'm just watching. I'm literally fucking blue in the face, trying to talk to you people about what's going on in America. Because I asked JC yesterday, what do white people want? What do they want? What do they want? What kind of country do they want? Say they get what they want. They still need black and brown people to dump on, and poor whites. They need that. I guess I've turned into a bobblehead doll because I've just been shaking my head the whole time. Nobody listens. Nobody pays attention. So you know what? It's just going to have to be what it is. Now, like I said, you don't always have to agree with me, but I'm a realist, and this is what's real right now. It's the truth. It's the absolute truth. And actually, it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Now, Florida just passed its Draconian Voting Rights Act. In fact, the governors signed a law saying that cars can run directly into protesters. So I don't know what the kind of tomfoolery is going on in Florida, but yeah, that's it. So they don't like how you protest. So now if you're blocking traffic, you can just be run right the fuck over. Yeah. So this is what America is now. You don't like the results, so you're going to say it's a lie. You're going to say you cheated because too many people voted for the guy that wasn't your choice. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Don't give up on us. Listen, I'm not giving up on nobody. It seems like everybody's giving up on yourselves. I mean, why should people who put in the hard work to try to educate people to just fall on deaf ear? How many times can somebody tell you this is what's going to be the result and then watch it happen in slow motion? How many times? It gets frustrating. Frustrating. Way back in 2016, I was telling folks, I'm telling you, they have a plan to keep themselves in power. Nobody fucking listened. Nobody fucking listened. Now I didn't get active on social media about it until, of course, the beginning of the pandemic. But still, nobody listened. People voted, sure, but you gotta vote in midterms. The midterms is how they are allowed to win like this, with these rules that they're setting in place for themselves because they don't like the outcome of uh, the obvious. America is changing. They don't want it to. So I say, what do you want? What do you want? Ask them, what kind of America do you want? If you give them what they want, then it's just, we're just going to evolve around it. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's just insane. Insane. Now, of course, Biden says America isn't a racist country. I don't know what country he's living in. I really don't. It's just the sheer words of I just don't understand why it's so hard to understand that certain people in this country don't want fairness for others. I don't know if you want to call it racism, but what are you going to call it then? Let's make up a word for it. Since saying someone's a racist makes them uncomfortable, even though that's clearly what it is. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm at a loss. I am at a loss. I know that there's certain things I'm not going to do as a black man for the comfort of white people. I'm not doing that anymore. Now, I already have enough friends, so making new friends at this point is of no consequence to me. In fact, the friends I got don't even fucking call, so there's that. So my point is, anybody not wanting to hear the truth from me, they need to just keep it moving, because I don't have time to invest in people that are just going to pacify logic and facts. You know what I mean? And that's just how that goes. And I would suggest you all do the same. I mean, it is what it is. You just have to ask yourself, what do you want America to be? What do you want America to be? Because the past 4 years have shown us what America is. And the police are showing us what America is. But now you need to ask yourself, what do you want America to be? And it's up to all of us. How you treat people. It's totally exhausting. Samaya, Justice Maya. Good Lord, can't even read. It's totally exhausting. And you get tired until you're blue in the face talking about it. It's the truth. It's absolutely the truth. But there are people in this country that don't want you to basically have anything. Certainly not what they have. And I know we've discussed this before. And it's really just that simple. It's really just that simple. It comes down to having things. More things than what they think they should have. Maybe it's the nature of the beast. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. What else could it be? What else could it be? He's got more power than me, so I need to rig it so I can keep the power that I have. That's it. Guys, it's really not that complicated. It just isn't. More black and brown people voted in this past election, so they have to rig it so that kind of shit don't happen again. Heaven fucking forbid that there's a constitution that says everyone has a right to vote. But the Constitution doesn't say that they can rig the right to vote in a manner where it's stagnated for some. And Democrats don't know how to fight the long battle. They don't. They don't. They're so worried about getting along. Those gloves came off a long time ago for me. They have. They've come off a long time ago for me. And this is where we're at, people. This is where we're at. Now 2022 is just around the corner. It is. And as you can see, they've already set up these rules that are of course being challenged in court, but what good is that going to do when Mitch McConnell already stacked the fucking courts to their advantage? Surprise. The long game. That was Mitch McConnell's sole purpose. That's why he didn't give a shit about what 45 was doing. So all of these lawsuits that are happening in Georgia, good luck with all that. Florida, good luck. Texas now and soon to be Arizona, good luck with all of that. Good luck. Because this is now what they're doing. Democracy has changed. It's pretty much done. They can make black and brown people stand in line all day long. And they will. And they will. And then when they won't like those outcomes, they'll try to change the rules again. Basically saying black and brown people can't vote. Because that's the end result. What else could it be? What else could it be? Heaven forbid they run better candidates. But oh no. They were shown the way because there was a man who was thin-skinned and said that if he lost, it would be due to cheating. He set that scenario up so you have the laws that are now being passed when it comes to voting. A big fucking lie. And it speaks to a lot of people who are afraid that America won't look like they want it to. Although it is. Although they can't survive unless it's the way it is. Come on, do you guys actually think white people will survive if black people didn't exist in this country? Do you actually think they would? Psh, it'd be mayonnaise sandwiches all around. Come on. Give me a break. And maybe they're fine with that. Maybe they're fine with that. But then again, if you didn't have Chinese, there wouldn't be it's just the pulling from each culture. White people will be just left out there in the field, looking at themselves, doing nothing, because there's nothing to pull from. I don't know what the hell the Kardashians would be doing. But you see my point? Good morning. How are you doing? So all I'm saying is, guys, this is what's up. This is what's up. I don't know how much Biden can accomplish. Probably not much, because secretly, to me, the Republicans are still in charge. I don't know what they have on Joe Manchin. He's not getting rid of the filibuster. They're not, and Chuck Schumer's all full of shit. Nancy Pelosi can only do what she can do because they can pass all the laws they want on the House side. When it gets to the Senate, it's basically arriving with a thumb in the nose. Scroll up for my response. If the powers that be are not voted out, those... Yeah. I'm just exhausted because people don't listen. They don't listen. Wow. Because we could have easily been India right now. This country could have... In fact, we kind of was India for a minute. They chose to make masks political, so people that are dead have died uselessly, needlessly. Yeah, I don't know why Joe Manchin just won't change his party affiliation to Republican. At least we'll know where he's coming from. I don't understand him at all. I really, really don't. I really don't, because he's, for all practical purposes, he's actually, if you look up his record, he's voted with Republicans the whole while he's been in Congress. Truth be told, I'm sick of both sides, to be honest with you. I'm just sick of all of it. And I'm taking a break. I am. I'm taking a break from talking about it. Is you notice the usual suspects you haven't heard from, but they know when to speak up. They know when to speak up to create and stoke division because that's how they stay in power. They use identity politics the whole time. Everything is always black and white. So for those of you who keep saying why you always talk about race, because that's what fucking America is. It was built on race. The haves and the ones who don't want the other ones to have. You know, I'm not tiptoeing around white people's comfort anymore. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. And like I told JC yesterday, no one is accusing you all of owning slaves. It would be nice to acknowledge the fact that it actually happened and that you actually benefited from the institution of slavery, which some white people can't even bring themselves to do. And then you got conditioned black people doing the dirty work of racist white people. That's just the knife in the heart right there. Your Candace Owenses and your Tim Scotts. There's just no other way around it but to say it. I don't know what the fuck their motivations are. But this is not the elementary school playground. Getting them to like you is just not what's up. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Paola. Good things from slavery. You're joking, right? Yeah. I know what you're talking about. But see, that's the mentality. How in the fuck could there be good things that happened from slavery? This is the mentality. Now, when you question that kind of logic, they still find fault with why you're questioning the logic. Centuries of conditioning to some that slavery was the best thing to happen to black people. I'm just not doing it anymore. It's ridiculous and it's old hat and it's boring. It just is. It makes you question everybody and everything that you're watching in America right now. Why are they really smiling at you? Why? You know, I'm not trying to say change your whole lives around racial identity politics, but it's happening. It's happening. Absolutely happening. And Republican senators and politicians are good at it. That's how they've kept themselves in jobs this long. No, user 248910255. There was a congressperson who said in a hearing somewhere down south that there was some good things that came from slavery. I was quoting him, not me. You should look that up. It happened a couple of days ago. It was all over the place. But yeah. Oh, I think JC's in here. And if you want to know the truth, we literally have racists in politics. That's what keeping all this shit is. Keeping it all alive to me. Excuse me. Coffee went down the wrong pipe. Oh, you were being sarcastic. Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Hello, Charlotte. How you doing? So yeah, guys, I've rejoined my life. So as you can see, I've cut back my TikTok presence. Um, I don't know how. Good God, sorry. Good Lord. See, choked on something I shouldn't have said. Um, or didn't say, rather. I gotta get some water, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Wow, I was choking. um. Anyway, as I was saying, yes, it is a jade plant, and it dies and it comes back to life. It dies, it comes back to life. Yeah, it is though. Um, we've winterized our little patio here, but JC keeps it up to snuff. Anyway, where was I? Oh, TikTok. As we've all enjoyed TikTok, and during the pandemic, I've made all of you wonderful friends, and I appreciate you. But you know what? I have to find a proper balance. I really, really do. As it is, TikTok holds some of my more informational videos in purgatory. So I'll have to find out how to speak to you without, the all of the negative that comes along with it. And judging by the past week here on TikTok with certain creators, it's just boring. It is. It's boring. And it's just, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm going to be doing more watching. Hey Rosie, how you doing from Niagara Falls? I am on YouTube. And I watch a lot of creators get their accounts banned and then get them back up again. It's just, mm-mm, mm-mm. But I guess with all the apps, TikTok is evolving as well. And it just feels very high schoolish the way certain creators are choosing to handle situations on this app, and I'm just not going to be one of them. I'm doing good, Rosie. How are you doing? Thanks for asking. Then, like I told you guys, I'm informational. I'm an informational TikToker. I will give you uh, political tips and information regarding elections, because other than that, I'm just going being here, telling you guys what I think. I'm not going to be discussing any other creators about how they handle their profiles. That's their business. It's just hard to watch. Some of them. Some of them. And everyone has their TikTok journey. I get it. I do. Sometimes I just don't. I don't. I don't want to watch it. I don't. And like I told y'all, I've rejoined my life. I do other things. You know, And there's a lot of other TikTokers here who do who've taken what I've started and got more creative about it. And I don't need to do or try to replicate that for views, likes, duets, shares, and follows. Long as the work is being continued by somebody, I'm fine with that. I used to be worried about getting it on here first. No, not so much anymore. There are some great creators on here who expose racism, and they do it fabulously. And I enjoy watching, but I've evolved. And if you're not evolving on this app and you're still doing or in the same shtick that gets you views, then that's great for you. That's great for you. Tim Scott's Reborn. We've talked about Tim Scott. All I can say is, good luck to him, because they're smiling in his face, but they're certainly laughing behind his back as well. And you can't be too, what's the word, passionate about someone or something on this app, because it's not going to get the audience you want it to, because TikTok's going to make sure of it. That's so mad. No, I don't. I'm an enthusiast. I I learn about something and I make sure I know what I'm talking about before I say it. I'm not always right. I'm not. But I don't post about it unless I know I'm right. But by then, the story's already out by several other creatives. So all I can do is give my take on what they've already posted. Glam Melanin. I like Glam Melanin. She's awesome. She's awesome. But her page has a theme. And she's told you that. Her page has a theme. And you know, that's another thing about TikTok. You're not speaking to everybody. You're not speaking to everybody. You're not going to speak to everybody. That's not what curating your followers are for. You'd like to appeal to mass folks, sure, that's the ideal. But you're not going to be speaking to everybody. And that's the problem I think some people have on this app. Getting defensive needlessly when most people aren't even talking to you. You know? Everyone's got a lane. Everyone's got a lane. Now, there may be one or two creators that do the same thing, but they don't do it exactly the same. Except, well, you want to talk about white creators that have millions of followers and who have admitted to stealing other people's work and getting more follows behind it. Well, that's another discussion for another day. But there are a lot of political TikTokers on here who give you a lot of information. Some of it's not vetted. Some of them don't know what the hell they're even talking about, but they do it anyway. I'm not one of those. And personally, I think TikTok would have a lot less problems if they compartmentalized this app. Well, I guess they do. It's called hashtags. Never mind. I never mind. You know, and people forget you have free will. If you don't want to watch something, you don't have to. But reporting their videos just because you disagree is just not how this works. Not how this works. But it's allowed on this app. It's allowed. It's allowed on this app. I don't know what to tell you. Some of my more controversial stuff I don't even post here because it's not going to get airplay, or it'll get violated. But JC doesn't like me talking about all this. But you know what? These are the facts. These are the facts. So I've scaled back my posting because you know what? I'm back to living life. JC and I have a life, and I appreciate y'all. I do. But y'all are getting the info. I'll ramp up my content when we roll back through election year because that's what I do. Now I'm gonna be on here calling out the nonsense. But if you noticed, I haven't been exposing racism on TikTok because no, y'all never get to see any of that. You can go to TimmyNationInc.org. You can go to TimmyNationInc.org on Instagram and see it over there because that's what that was designed for. And actually, it's because of you guys as to why I even created that foundation anyway, or nonprofit. Thank you, 50 and Fabulous. I appreciate you. I'm just like I told y'all before in previous lives. I just talk to you. I give you my perspective on what's going on because you ask. You think it's important, and I'm glad you're listening. Some of you, most of you don't listen, but it's fine. It's Friday. I hope everybody had a good week. What's going on with you guys? What's going on with you guys? Now, I would talk about Giuliani, but all they do is give us breadcrumbs. I mean, he gets indicted. He gets raided. His apartment gets raided. He goes on Fox News, call it all, it's a hoax. The subpoena was first of all, to get a subpoena at that level, But we know what they're doing. We know what they're doing. It's just exhausting. It's exhausting. So talking about it is exhausting. The the whole Suns press conference. I mean, come on. Everything he has was given to him. Even that sham ass job he had in the White House, entertainment liaison. There's no such thing as entertainment liaison position in the White House. What the hell? But the job was created for him as a favor to Rudy Giuliani. It was a part of the grift, people. Part of the grift. Now, Matt Gaetz, does anyone really care? Does anyone really care? He's from a district where this dude literally can do what he's accused of and get reelected. See, it's all just pointless to talk about. It's pointless to talk about. Now, the dude that he's supposedly conspired with allegedly buying prostitutes or whatever they call them, and some of them being underage. So in effort to save his own ass, he's rolled over on Matt Gaetz. Now, Matt Gaetz has hired a PR firm to say that, well, not only he's saying it's true, he's trying. Dude, the gig is up. The dude rolled on you to save his own ass. If this is not even a better TV plot, is beyond me. But y'all know how this is going to play out. You know how it's going to play out, how it always plays out. He will live to see another day. Because there are two justice systems in America. Everything that happens in this realm of crimes, there are two justice systems. You know it. It's just exhausting to talk about. He basically is probably going to get a slap on the wrist, if that. What are your thoughts on Caitlyn Jenner running for governor? I don't have no thoughts. I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. Bruce Jenner becoming Caitlyn Jenner. I don't, because I don't have no thoughts that I can say here in this live to keep it family friendly. So I'm just gonna pass it. I'm gonna keep it moving. Yeah, because before I started the live, I never noticed before it says make sure that you keep the live family friendly. So if I expressed my thoughts on Caitlyn Jenner, I would be going against that policy. So I'm going to pass on that question. Thanks for asking it, though. I mean, one would hope that Caitlyn Jenner could find a good lace front wig first before holding any rallies. I will say that much. And find a proper shoe that fits so the toe don't be doing that. I will say that. And that's all I got. That's all I got. Because it looks like to me she's just looking for reasons to wear smart Kamala Harris pantsuits on the campaign trail. That's not what somebody runs for governor, so they can look smart in women's pantsuits. Oh, I guess I'm still going, huh? I guess I'm still going. Yeah. If there were ever a reason to wear a kitten heel on the campaign trail, she was looking for a reason to do it, and boom, there you go. You got one. Caitlyn Jenner has a reason to wear a kitten heel because she wants to run for governor. Oh, I'm still going? I thought this stopped 5 minutes ago. I'm still going? Okay. Okay. I can't. I can't. Those were my thoughts on Caitlyn Jenner. Don't know shit about governorship, governor, anything. But I guess if we can have a lying, cheating, orange turd as a president, I guess we can have a gold medal man turned female Republican Trump loving person running for governor. I got lost in translation, but y'all know where I was going. Y'all know where I was going. Really? Really? So the Keeping Up with the Kardashians is in its final season, but to keep them all relevant, Caitlyn Jenner wants to run for governor. I'm still going. I am still going. Whew. I guess I did have a lot to say. I'm trying to keep it classy. Trying to keep it classy. Because you can still be transgender. You can still be all of that and be Republican, clearly. Now, I don't know how that squares in the mind, but yeah, I guess you can, clearly. I'm finished. I'm finished. Oh, so the birds are singing. It's Friday. I don't know where the crows are. Y'all know how it goes when I'm out here. The crows seem to want to get involved on these lives. I have to be careful with what I'm doing while I'm on live with you guys. So because if I show a brand name or something, I'm getting emails. Or they're trying to send me some shit to make a video about. I've gotten more invites to promote some craziness that I would never use. But I guess I'm appreciative of the thought. I'm trying to hide the brand of this water because I don't need them contacting me, telling me any kind of foolishness. JC says I can't have another thing in this house, and I'm inclined to agree. You're wearing your... Oh, hey, Nikki, how are you? You're wearing your Lord... You know what? You need to make a video. Show everybody else. Thank you. I appreciate your support. We talked about Tim Scott already, and look up Django Unchained and the character Steven. Boom, there you go. That's all I got to say about Tim Scott. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? It's been a minute. I know I keep trying to ask everybody how everyone's doing, and then I start babbling on about something else. Well, because I'm trying to catch y'all questions. And I apologize for the Q&As in my the Q&A section. Oh, I see a question right here. That was sarcasm. Did not. Huh? Okay. Oh, thank you. I try to be very funny. User 40149. If you don't get a username people can remember, it's easy. Just put in a pet, a street name, something. Get some personality. Add a name there. It's easy. Just modify. Just resting my hand, getting my second shot tomorrow. Oh, okay. So how's everybody doing with the vaccine? JC and I are double vaccinated, and whether anyone thinks it works or not, it's just for peace of mind. We haven't grown a second set of arms or any horns yet, so there you go. Now they are releasing the Johnson & Johnson shot back to the public with a disclaimer. Now, I don't know. Hey, how you doing? Are you... I can't... Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm bad with some of y'all handles. I chop them up all the time. I'm curious to know how some of you come up with your names here on TikTok. Doing fine. Any suggestions on how to get young folks to get vaccinated? No. No thoughts. No thoughts at all. Which we just need to understand they're gonna do what they want to do. If you tie it into paying them, here's the thing about the vaccines. Here's the thing about it. They have been made political. The whole healthcare part of getting vaccinated has been removed from the scenario. Now, we talked about this before. If they're not gonna get the vaccine, they're not gonna get the vaccine. That's all it is to it. But there's going to be a price to pay for that. Because I'm telling y'all right now, the rest of the world is requiring proof of vaccination. So if you taking your family on vacation to another country, Mexico or wherever, eventually you're going to have to prove that you have been vaccinated. And all of this shit will bite them in the ass. And then, of course, they'll be on Fox News complaining. America is not in charge of other countries' policy on entering it behind not being vaccinated. So if you want to tell young people to get vaccinated, you need to tell them that it's going to limit your movement in this world unless you do. Now, if you're fine with staying in America, hats off to you. But we don't know if other states are going to be requiring that you have been vaccinated. These states want to open back up. They're not going to be able to open back up. Because if you're playing whack-a-mole with who's gotten vaccinated, they don't want you bringing that stink-ass disease back to their state. Now, they can't federally make you get vaccinated. But if you're trying to function in this world, every little fucking step you take is going to be in America. Because other countries are requiring proof of vaccination. Period. You can stand on your head and knit a sweater with your feet. I'm not going to give a fuck. But the UK and the EU and Israel and all them other states are going to make you knit a sweater on your head with your feet. If that makes any sense. Taking away my civil liberties. Ain't nobody taking shit from you. But every little step you take with your stankness, so there you go. Personally, I think most people are getting vaccinated quietly and then claiming that they weren't vaccinated, just unlike their president, who wants to secretly get vaccinated in January and not tell anyone. A lot of them are doing that to keep up the ruse. They are now talking about shedding if you've been vaccinated. Okay. Because personally, this is what they do. In fact, everyone over at Fox News has been vaccinated. They're not talking about it, though. Because, they want to keep up this, they're taking away your civil liberties. No. They're trying to keep their status quo, to keep these fools watching them. I'm just so sick of the monotonous of it all. Come on, what do we... Like the dude in here talking about, I'm not cashing no Biden stimulus. We all know what you did, sir. You took a picture of the check, deposited it in your bank via the app, and then you made a video tearing the check up when they said it was okay for you to do. That's a Trump move. We get it. Oh, I'm running and I'm using my own money. Oh, yeah, that's right. He ran on the money you sent him. Clown. I just don't know who they think they fooling. And the same fucking shit's happening with these vaccinations. They're secretly getting them because they don't want to die. But they're politicizing the fact that I'm not getting... Yeah, okay. Sure. You bet. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of the foolishness, the fucking games they play. It's just bullshit and it's ignorant. And I literally don't have any more time for it. None. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. And now you got Tucker Carlson trying to get people to accost folks still wearing a mask. I got news for y'all. I'm going to be wearing a mask for always. I'm no longer shaking hands. In fact, I'm still requiring a social distance rule around me. That's just how it is. Truth be told, I was kind of like this before the pandemic. What you standing so close to me for? I have space issues. I need you to stand over there. It's just how it is. I've always washed my hands. I always observed people coming out of a bathroom and didn't wash their hands because you didn't hear no water running. It's ridiculous. I tell you this much, you rolling up on me, asking me why I got a mask on, it might not go too good for you. So you need to think twice. You need to think twice. I haven't made someone cry in a minute, so I've got a couple of those in the chamber. So, if me wearing a mask offends you, then you need to keep it moving. Keep it pressing, all right on by. No one's making any comments when you acting like a fool because you say it's your right to, You know where I'm going. We don't need to go down that road. Because anybody know me, I keeps pepper spray. I keeps it. In fact, I'm trying to find a company now that'll fucking put some sparkles on that bitch and I can wear it like a necklace. So any jewelry companies out there who want to bedazzle my pepper spray, hit a brother up in the DMs. Thank you for a big fuzzy head surgery on pain. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Take it one day at a time, C. Tomlin. One day at a time. So if there's any birthdays, happy birthday. If there's any anniversaries, happy anniversary. All of that. Happy everything. Because we're returning to normal, people. We are. Are you wearing 2 masks? I'm not wearing 2 masks because I have the medical grade mask that has 5 layers. And I'm not going to lie to you. The mask journey that I've been on, because I don't like anything grabbing the back of my ears. So I got ear protectors, and then I find masks that go over the head. It don't matter. They're all going to annoy you at some point. And then you get the masks that got the filters in them. I find those, I can't breathe. So I found some masks that I'm not promoting them. So if you're asking what are they, I don't know the name by heart. And you got to change them out every day. You got to change. If you're wearing those disposable ones, one wear trash. One wear trash. Get in the habit of not touching your eyes. And you can do it. You can do it. KN95. Yes, but there's several different kinds of KN95 masks. Oh, my mask journey is extensive. JC will tell you. There's at least 200 of them in there. And it's trial and error. Now, there's some masks that I do have to wear too because I like how they fit, but then they're not strong enough to protect you all the way. But I try to wear the ones that are washable. I've had both my shots. Good. I'm glad you have. Good. Because believe it or not, it's even if the Pfizer shot is 95% effective, and they're requiring that you get a booster. So it's just like the flu shot. If you get a flu shot every year, if getting the coronavirus shot is part of the plan, then that's what we got to do. Merchandising. See, Tomlin, tell you she's my one person PR. How many pairs of glasses do you have? Sending love from Niagara Falls. Well, if you go to my profile and you scroll up, I did a video of my eyeglass collection. It's quite extensive. I don't know the number exactly, but it's like 170, I want to say. stay on this app. I'm addicted to you. Aw, that's sweet. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate you. That's nice. We try. We're goofy sometimes, but you know, we try. Yeah, I'm waiting to order. There's this eyeglass rack that spins. Um, it's back ordered, so I'm waiting for it to not be back ordered, and then I will adjust. You know, I will arrange the glasses on the spindle situation. Because I don't wear all the ones that I can see because they're all in these boxes. So if I can see every day what I feel like, you guys can see the. I mean, I still wear a different pair every day, but you'll see the full extent of the collection if I can see for firsthand what's in the collection. Aw, thank you, Rosie. I appreciate you. Thanks, Candy. I appreciate you. Thanks for popping in, hippie chicky nerd. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. Fashion Show Fridays, hint, hint. It's too much work. It is. And I'm not always, see, here's the thing too. I'm not always going to be available on Fridays. So, that's why I've, stopped advertising the lives because I'm not sure if I can stick to the schedule that I've been sticking to. I was 3 times a week, then I went to 2 times a week. Now it's every Friday, but now I can't even commit to every Friday. I don't know where in the world I'm going to be. I have a private life. I got a job, which is private. Ha, full extent. That's extensive. That's funny. Tried scrolling. Did you put it on YouTube? So hard finding videos on TikTok. I have been trying to keep up with all of the social. I need. Someone should create an app that when you post something, it goes to all the other social media apps. If there's something like that, I don't know anything about it. And I should. Because I want there to be an app that if you post, make one primary app where you post, and then you should have the ability to say, if you wanted to go to Twitter, I know your phone can do it, but I mean automatically. It should be easier. And I always leave out Twitter, which I'm not hardly on. And I know YouTube now has shorts that rivals TikTok. And of course, Instagram Reels also rivals TikTok. I just don't have, I can't, it's just, I can barely keep up with TikTok. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Many more. Have a blessed day today. Instagram, like others, has it. You have to link the others like Twitter. See, I'm not on Facebook. And if you're doing something with Instagram, remember Instagram is owned by Facebook. And they track the hell out of you. And the new iPhone update prohibits Facebook from tracking cross apps. So that's probably why I don't know about it, because if I was on Facebook, I know I would have the ability to do that. But I've left Facebook, I guess it's been 11 years now. Not interested. That whole culture of Facebook doesn't appeal to me. Good morning, Patricia. How you doing? So I guess I'm approaching it from the back end. You know how when you post something on your phone and you got all the little icons down there where you want to share it to? But you got to do it one at a time. I want you to be able to press all of the apps you want it to go to and then have it simultaneously load to all of those. Bless all of you, no matter your opinion. Let's come together. Okay, that's great in theory. Yeah, I'm from what you're saying, but it's harder to do than it is to say. When you have forces keeping people apart, forces that are in power that need to be voted out. So, thanks for saying it though. You're on TikTok. Yes, Candy, you are. Welcome. You're in the live, right? Good morning. That's what I was saying. When you post on Instagram, tap the other apps you want it to go to. Huh. Okay. I'll try it. I'll try it. Because when I'm posting to Instagram, I don't see the TikTok. Because I would happily do it the other way around. Because Instagram is where you can post your stuff without fear of getting a community guideline, unless it's just absolutely awful, and it needs to be. Hey, Black is Beautiful. How you doing? I miss you too. I needed a minute. Yeah. Good morning to you. How you been? Yeah, we can discuss all that's what's wrong with Facebook, but we don't have enough time this morning. We really don't. You're welcome. Take care. Thanks. Okay, thank you. Appreciate you. I don't know if Instagram will add TikTok. Aren't they competitors? I don't know. Good morning. I love you back, Shonda. I love you back. Thanks for popping in. It's a small crowd this morning, but I've been away for a while. People probably thought that I stopped doing lives, and I had for a minute. And I keep trying to tell you guys I'm trying to find the proper balance, and it's a process. It's a process. I enjoy doing lives with you guys, but sometimes I feel I get muted, or I feel that there are things I really can't say. Because it's true. Forward to hearing. I'm a mail lady and look forward to. Aw, thank you, mail. Thank you. You mean you deliver the mail? Lisa Long. That's great. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, C. Tomlin. Listen, I'm not going anywhere. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going anywhere. I just need to find the proper balance. And I know people got used to me coming on live, but I was home full time. I had nothing to do with myself. So there was a schedule I could keep. Because they're getting ready to open New York, guys. So if you live in New York, July 1st, it's getting ready to reopen. Everybody, 100%. So if you're working from home, your company may ask you to come back into the office. Y'all need to prepare your minds for that. Balance, schmalance. Okay, JC. Oh, I spoiled you, huh? That's funny. Well, here's the thing. I would gladly do lives in conjunction with my regular life, but y'all ask questions that's just something. You want to know what's going on in the background. You want to know where I'm at. There are certain things I will share with you when I share it with you. Too funny. Because, it's about to get interesting coming up soon. Because, my travel schedule is about to ramp up. So, I got to post content. And, I got to do lives. So, I will do lives, but y'all have to promise me to keep your questions just to a professional level. If you can promise me that. I can't. I'm a... That's funny. Start brawling in the office. I know that's right. Ladies, you're going to have to take them sweatpants off, and you're going to have to show back up in the office. That means dust off them heels. In fact, practice in the house. Start wearing them in the house again. My hubby JC is not a moderator because I already have my limit. I don't know. Let's see if I can add him as a moderator. Let's see. Manage. Add moderator. Nope. Number of admins reached. And if I made JC a moderator, he would be blocking anything personal. I have my limit with moderators. So that I wish that there's a list of the moderators that don't come to the lives anymore, I can happily thank them for their service and remove them. It's true. JC would be blocking all y'all. He would. He is quick on the draw. I can no longer walk in stilettos. Well, oh, pretty girl, you better practice. Because the world is opening back up. I don't know about India. Not India. India's not opening back up. I see the 2 rings down here where I can invite people into the live. I see that. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll have to organize something. Get some of my good friends in here to do a split screen with me. We'll have a conversation. Maybe that'd be something I could try. That's new. Your skin always looks good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Water, sleep. Water and sleep. The body needs both of those things. And as a result, you get good skin from it. That's what I can tell you to do without buying anything. That's free. Sleep and water. Get going. Start with that. And then get yourself a good facial scrub. You got to slough it all off. And then you got to re-moisturize. But if you're drinking enough water, the skin will moisturize itself. I learned that. So I've been trying to figure out some things that I can share with you all that I can make a weekly thing. But nothing is sticking. Not that I want it to be different than any other creator, just different, my take on it. And I'm working it out. I'm working it out. Because I've noticed when I do very inept, very detailed videos, like the one I did about Tim Scott, and I added all the funny clips, nobody watches it. So I'm not giving y'all that much creativity anymore. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You try different kinds of video formats, and sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. See what you're trying to do is get JC and I banned from this app. You know you can't call people out like that without somebody's feelings getting hurt and then the result. See, that's what y'all do. Y'all want people to entertain you, but the consequences, the burden will be on them when you're caught up. I used to feel like that. I used to feel like calling people out behind their behavior. But you know what? You can only get away with it so far on this app. It's true. It's true. Feelings are very, very, very snowflakey. And I just have no interest in doing it. I don't. JC and me. See what I live with? Yeah, it's true. It's true. But you know, it doesn't matter how delicately you put it. Hurt feelings are hurt feelings. And I am not in the business of giving a shit about no hurt feelings when you're the one that's fucking up. But y'all know how TikTok is. There you go. Because trust me, I can be spicy. And I have a record 9 videos in a row from last year that were violated. Boom, 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 boom. From being spicy. So you have to change how you have to change your approach. You know? You got to change your approach. And you know what? I just don't feel that you should be telling grown folks how to be grown on this app when they should know better. You know, but it's fun every now and again, yeah. All right, what time is it, y'all? And it's boring. It just is. And then, there's certain people on this app who create videos just to get your dander up. It's boring. We know what they're doing. They're clout chasing and they're race baiting, and I don't have time for that, y'all. I don't. Especially when it's so overtly obvious. That's what they're trying to do. 1017. Thank you, Nancy. Cause I gotta start my day. But I want to thank you guys for hanging in there with me, and thank you again for all your condolences for our loss. I'm sure JC appreciates it. He loved his Aunt Carol, as I did. Um, so, to anyone here who has lost someone, a friend, due to whatever, 2020 or whatever, you have my sincere condolences. And thank you for yours. Um, Thank you, Germany, if you were in here. I saw that you were. I'm having a delayed reaction. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The comments just, because in my haste of talking, I I let some of the comments slide. Thanks, Rosie. You have a great weekend too. Who knows? I may be coming to Canada soon. Who knows? In fact, any location's not off limits when it comes to me. Now, you're not gonna know that I'm there, but you never know. Look over your shoulder and you know that what I told y'all. If you seeing me, the code word is Leroy. What's up, Leroy? That's how we know. That's how we see each other. So wherever you're from, you never know. I may be in your backyard. You never know. You never know. I never know. Be honest with you. Could you do the chandelier challenge? No, sweetheart, no. I don't even know what that is, first of all. I have to look that up. Because right off the bat, you said challenge? JC, we don't conform to the challenges on this app. We just do our little Sunday fun day dance. Unless we really like it. Thanks for popping in, C. Tomlin. I sent you an email. I hope you got it. I'd be too excited to remember Leroy. Oh, you would, huh? Okay, I won't hold it against you. I won't. It's bound to happen. As I rejoin the world, it's bound to happen. You're bound to see me somewhere. Just remember, I have a social distance rule. And I'm wearing a mask, so I look totally different. Probably won't even. You probably already seen me and didn't even know it. Whoosh, in and out. Thanks, San Diego. I appreciate you popping in. Thank you. Thank you very much for your poignant, also funny commentary. Thank you, Philip Gold. I appreciate you popping in. Thank you. Okay, Savage. If you must scream, then go ahead and scream. That's fine. I'm sure I'd appreciate that. At the time. Thanks. I don't know. Chill face. I don't know. I could be anywhere in the world. It's like Carmen San Diego. Where in the world? I could be anywhere. Anywhere. Could be coming on a TV screen near you. I could be anywhere. I could be doing anything. That's the beauty of TikTok. Anything's possible. Anything. No, you won't get pepper sprayed unless you acting crazy. Unless you just asking for it. So, anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off. I want to thank you for popping in. I'm sorry I've been away for so long, but you know what? The break was good. It was good for my mental health. No, you're not gonna get pepper sprayed, sweetheart. You're not gonna get pepper sprayed. But you never know that possibility, you know. And that's the kind of thing you want, right? You step into a room, you want them to know, is it? Will he? Won't he? Should he? Will he? Never know. I missed you too, Candy. I haven't gone anywhere though. I've been watching. I've been watching. Yeah, yeah, this app can get really, really consuming. And it could really affect your mental health if you let it. It's true. Anybody who can remember the term K-hole, that's what I'm calling it. You can find yourself down a TikTok K-hole and not come out. I don't ever want to. Not that I've ever been in one, but I'm not trying to go there. Rabbit hole, wherever. Down a well, whatever you want to call it. Good morning. Good morning, Blue. How are you? Peace out, Leroy. Wink, wink. Okay, have a good day. Thanks for popping in. So listen, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave too. I want to thank you for popping in. I know it's been a minute. I'm going to try and be more vigilant on these lives. And, I know we really didn't discuss, because, I just wanted to reacquaint you guys with myself. It's been a minute. And thanks to all my moderators. Thanks to all the regulars who've popped in. It's been a minute. I'm still here. It's all good. I'm not revamping my profile. I'm just trying to make it meatier, I guess. Okay? Thanks for gracing us with your presence. Oh, thank you, Lisa Long. I appreciate you. Anyway, you guys, have a great day. Remember, be kind. 6 feet, wear your mask. If you've been double vaccinated, just wear your mask anyway. Somewhere, somebody is doing what they're not supposed to be doing. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Oh, thank you. I am Soto39. I appreciate you. I love you right back. Anyway, guys, listen, I'm out. Let's keep each other posted. Only roll your eyes at people that deserve it. That's my Friday message. Oh, dear God. JC crazy. Anyway, guys, listen. Have a great day, all right? And be good. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.